one sees the fight, not the way you feel it, not the weight behind your eyes, not the room when it gets too quiet, not the phone when it does not light. No one sees the fight, but brother, you are still here, and that matters. You sit in the dark with the world outside, 1,000 thoughts moving, but nothing to say tonight. You check the screen, but no one knows how heavy it feels when the silence grows. You have been strong in ways they never saw. You have held yourself together with no witness at all. You smiled when you were tired, you answered when you were low. You carried things quietly that nobody had to know. But lonely does not mean worthless, and silence does not mean gone. You are not less of a man because the night feels long. You do not have to perform, you do not have to pretend. You are allowed to need warmth, you are allowed to need a friend. No one sees the fight, but I know it has been real. No one sees the way that you taught yourself to feel. You are not weak for needing someone near. You are not broken for wishing they could hear. No one sees the fight, but brother, you remain still breathing in the dark, still standing through the pain. You are not invisible, you are not alone tonight. Even in the silence, you are still worth the fight. Maybe you got used to handling it alone. Maybe help felt far, so you built your heart from stone. Maybe you stopped asking because nobody came through. Maybe you learned silence before silence became you. But there is nothing wrong with the part of you that aches. There is nothing weak about a man who almost breaks and still gets up tomorrow, still washes off the night, still carries what he can, still reaches for the light. Lonely does not mean worthless, and tired does not mean done. You are not less of a man for needing more than strength alone. You do not have to earn the right to be cared for. You are allowed to want peace, you are allowed to want more. No one sees the fight, but I know it has been real. No one sees the way that you taught yourself to feel. You are not weak for needing someone near. You are not broken for wishing they could hear. No one sees the fight, but brother, you remain still breathing in the dark, still standing through the pain. You are not invisible, you are not alone tonight. Even silence, you are still worth the fight. Listen to me. You do not have to disappear just because you feel unseen. You do not have to go numb just because the world got cold. You do not have to become hard everywhere you were hurt. There is still a man in you who wants to be held by life. There is still a heart in you that knows how to come back. Breathe in. You are still here. Breathe out. You are not alone. Breathe in. The night is not the end. Breathe out. Brother, hold on. No one sees the fight, but I know it has been real. No one sees the way that you taught yourself to feel. Oh, you are not weak for needing someone near. You are not broken for wishing they could hear. No one sees the fight, but brother, you remain still breathing in the dark, still standing through the pain. You are not invisible, you are not alone tonight. Even in the silence, you are still worth the fight. No one sees all of it, but that does not make it small. No one knows every battle, but you survive them all. Rest your shoulders, loosen your chest, you are still here. And brother, that is enough for tonight. Not alone, brother. Not tonight. Not in this room. Not in this silence. Not with that weight sitting on your chest. Breathe. You are not alone, brother. I am here with you in the fire. I know it feels quiet when the world moves on, like everyone is somewhere and you are standing alone. I know that kind of night where the walls feel close, where you wanna be understood but do not know where to go. You do not have to explain every scar in your chest. You do not have to earn a place where you can rest. You have been carrying silence like it was yours to hold. But brother, you were never meant to carry all of it alone. Let your shoulders fall, let your breathing slow. You do not have to disappear just because they do not know. There is still warmth, there is still light, there is still ahead in the dark tonight. You are not alone, brother, even when the night gets cold. You are not alone, brother, even when no one knows. You are not weak for wanting to be seen. You are not less inside. Maybe you got tired of asking people why. Maybe you became strong because you had no choice. Maybe the silence grew louder than your own voice. But the part of you that needs is not something to hide. The heart that wants connection is still alive inside. You are not a burden for needing someone near. You are not broken because you wish they could hear. Let your guard come down, let the room be still. You have fought so long by force of will, but strength is not silence and pain is not shame. You are still a man when you speak your name. You are not alone, brother, even when the night gets cold. You are not alone, brother, even when no one knows. You are not weak for wanting to be seen. You are not less for needing somewhere to breathe. You are not alone, brother, stay here through the night. The fire is still burning, and you are still worth the light. Come back to the room. Come back to your breath. Come back to the body that has carried you this far. Feel your feet on the ground, feel your hand on your chest. Feel the air move in, feel the weight move out. You do not have to solve the whole lake tonight. You do not have to become stone. You do not have to prove you need nothing, brother. You are human, and you are allowed to need warmth. You are not alone, brother, even when the night gets cold. You are not alone, brother, even when no one knows. You are not weak for wanting to be seen. You are not less for needing somewhere to breathe. You are not alone, brother, stay here through the night. The fire is still burning, and you are still worth the light. Not alone, brother, not tonight. Let the fire stay low. Let your breath come slow. You are still here. You are still seen. You are still worth warmth. You are not alone, brother.
Still worth fighting for. Even tired, even quiet, even unseen. Even when the night made you forget your name. Brother, you are still worth fighting for. You made it through the dark when no one knew your name. You carried silent weight and still woke up the same. Maybe you feel worn, maybe you feel far. Maybe you forgot how strong you really are. But there is still a fire underneath the cold. There is still a man that the pain does not own. You are not your worst night. You are not what they ignored. You are not the silence. You are still worth fighting for. one step, then the next, one hand on your chest, one truth you do not forget. You are still here, you are still more, you are still worth fighting for. You are still worth fighting for. Even when your heart feels tired, you are still worth fighting for. Even when you lose the fire, you are not done, you are not gone, you are not weak for holding on. You are still worth fighting for. Brother, hear me tonight. There is more inside your chest than the ache you feel inside. You are still worth fighting for. Still breathing through the storm, still becoming in the dark, still being forced. Maybe no one saw the way you had to bend. Maybe no one knew how close you were to the end. Of your patience, of your strength, of pretending you were fine, of carrying every battle in the back of your mind. But you do not have to be made of stone to be strong. You do not have to smile when the night feels long. There is courage in the man who admits that he is sore, and still chooses one more breath, because he is worth fighting for. Breath and another, one step, then the next, one hand on your chest, one truth you do not forget. You are still here, you are still more, you are still worth fighting for. You are still worth fighting for. Even when your heart feels tired, you are still worth fighting for. Even when you lose the fire, you are not done, you are not gone, you are not weak for holding on. You are still worth fighting for. Brother, hear me tonight. There is more inside your chest than the ache you feel inside. You are still worth fighting for. Still breathing through the storm, still becoming in the dark, still being forced. Listen, you do not have to fix your whole life tonight. You do not have to understand every wound. You do not have to become the strongest man in the room. You only have to stay with yourself one breath longer, one honest moment longer, one small light longer. The part of you that hurts is not the enemy. The part of you that needs is not shameful. The man inside you is not finished. He is tired, but he is still here. And he is still worth fighting for. You are still worth fighting for. Even when your heart feels tired, you are still worth fighting for. Even when you lose the fire, you are not done, you are not gone, you are not weak for holding on. You are still worth fighting for. Brother, hear me tonight. There is more inside your chest than the ache you feel inside. You are still worth fighting for. Still breathing through the storm, still becoming in the dark, still being forced. The night can be heavy, but it is not the end. The room can be quiet, but you are not abandoned. Rest your shoulders, loosen your chest. Let the fire stay low, let the breath return.